Welcome to Firearms of America. Today, as you guys can see, I have a mystery box. Yeah, so let's find out what's in the mystery box. Because in this mystery box, we have, yet again, some Salomons. And these are Salomon Outbound hiking shoes. They're a newer addition to their line. The Out line, I guess that's what it's called. Hiking shoes. This is, by the way, non-waterproof, non-Gore-Tex version, but they do have the waterproof Gore-Tex version as well, if you are into stuff like waterproof hiking shoes, which I'm not really that much into. So this is perfect for me. So to give you a brief overview, very lightweight, very comfortable, great insole, great outsole. Overall, I do like pretty much everything about these shoes. And currently only $80 on Amazon, considering that they are pretty much brand new. So I think the price will go down a little bit more. The link is in the description below if you want to save it into your wish lists and then see if the price goes down, because I think it will. I think it will get even cheaper. So if you are ready for the whole review, let's get into it. As some of you already know, this review is specifically for my Ultimate Survival boots section. These are not boots, obviously, but nevertheless, if you were hiking in these, or if they were just sitting in your house and something bad happened and you had to put them on, or you were already wearing them and now you had to walk, run, fight, climb, whatever's necessary for your survival, would they be good for that or not? Well, let's find out. How do we make the judgment? We make the judgment based on 8 different criteria. Let's begin. Criteria number 1, comfort level. Now, in order to test the comfort level of everything I review on this channel, shoe wear, boots, shoes, whatever, I do a 3-mile run and then a 5-mile walk in all of the shoes, boots I review, and then without any stopping, and then I wear the shoes or boots for the rest of the day, so the total wear time is about 8 hours. Alright, like I said, these are very comfortable, obviously, very lightweight, obviously. Let's find out exactly how lightweight they are. Let's see, this is size 10, and size 10 is 10.1. Wow, I mean, this is really lightweight. I mean, I kind of had high expectations for this, and yeah, this definitely does meet my expectations. 10.1 is really good. Now, to give you kind of a reference on numbers, if you're looking for something lightweight, you want something under 20 ounce per shoe or boot. And the lighter, the less under 20 ounce it is, the lighter is going to feel. And these are, I mean, half that size. Very good. Very lightweight. Yeah, if I am doing some light hiking, if I'm doing some trail running, I would definitely prefer these. But there are a few other things that contribute to the comfort level. Another one is, of course, the inner sole. And the inner sole is, as you noticed, Ortholite. Very nice. I like it a lot. It does have some kind of support for the heel bed and a little bit for the ankle. Not much. This is very soft. There's not much heel bed here either. Somebody's hair already in there. And honestly, I think Salomon could have done a better job with the inner sole here, just to give it a little bit more shape. Not much cushioning, but that's what you really get in Ortholite. Unfortunately, however, there is really no cushioning when you remove the inner sole. It just goes straight into the hard rubber. So there isn't a lot of protection from impact, especially, that is very important, especially whenever you're running. So if you are running in these, which you probably will be, because they are sort of trail running shoes, mixed hiking shoes, you better be running properly. Luckily, you can run properly in these because the outsole is very flexible. Yeah, look at that. So yeah, you can definitely run properly in these without any kind of problems. Other than that, whenever it comes to the comfort level, there is really not much to talk about. Everything is soft, so you don't really get any kind of the crease here. No problems, because the material is so soft. I know a lot of newer stuff that Salomon was releasing, they had some problems with the crease because they were implementing this harder kind of reinforcement around this area, and whenever it creases, it presses into your foot. Not good. Well, this is not the case here. These are actually pretty good. All right, so overall, I do like the comfort level. Let's move on to the criteria number 2 now, proofing and protection. Now, proofing, they are not waterproof, although there is a GTX Gore-Tex waterproof version if you are into that sort of stuff. Personally, I don't see the point in having a waterproof shoes because you only have, what? Let's see. You only have like 3 inches of, it's pretty much pointless. So a little splash of water gets on the inside, that's it. All your waterproofing out the window. But if you are into that stuff, they do have the GTX version. Protection wise, again, not much to talk about. This design here does add I mean, just funny amount of reinforcement. Not gonna protect you for anything. A rock falls on your foot, you gonna feel it, all right? Nothing in the ankles, obviously, because these are the shoes. The heel is reinforced pretty good. With this sort of harder kind of rubber design, I wish they implemented it here, up like that, to give you a little bit, if you're running, especially on the rocky road, that would be very helpful. And you have the contact grip, Salomon's technology, which does provide decent amount of protection from the outsole, which is good. If you're trail running, you do want that. Let's move on to the criteria number 3, quality and the design features. Now, quality wise, Salomon is a great brand. I reviewed many things from them, and I rarely have anything negative to say. I mean, I find things to be picky about and complain about, but that's just because I do reviews. Overall, they're fantastic. Now, on Amazon, which the link is in the description below, there aren't many reviews, only about like 50 reviews, because they are new, but it's almost 5 stars. So yeah, people already do like these, and I see why. I mean, it's good. It's really good. Let's talk about the design features. Here I talk about the lacing system. Now, lacing system here is very basic, flat strings. I hate flat strings, but overall it does the job here. Honestly, I wish to see some quick lace system on this. I think it would be much better than this flat. I'm just not a fan of flat strings. And the loops here are not very good either because they're just fabric. So the strings do not slide through very nasty. I think if there was one thing that I would say that I'm not happy about this hiking shoe, would be the lacing system. Let's move on to the criteria number 4 now, outsole traction and stability. And if there was one thing that I would say is probably the best about this hiking shoe, besides the weight, the lightness, is the outsole. It's fantastic. I love it. It's very flat, as you can see, but at the same time, it's very aggressive. So it performs literally great on literally anything you throw at it. And in order to test the outsole, whenever I do my run and walk, I do that on the variety of different surfaces, starting with older asphalt and newer tarmac, and then some dry sand, wet sand, dry grass, wet grass, and then some trail surface, rocky road, just a lot of different stuff, whatever I can, and then finish up with some marble and tile, right? And it performs great on everything without any problems. Now, the only things I wouldn't even consider talking about here would be snow and ice. This would be fine in the snow, with the, outsole wise. Not obviously gonna be really anything else is slippery out the box on ice, but pointless to talk about here because these are just the shoes. They are not waterproof, they're not insulated, so this is in no way this is applicable to a winter situation. Which brings me to the criteria number 5, the temperature. Like I said, not even going to talk about the cold temperatures. These have nothing to do with cold temperatures. But for hot temperatures, for warm temperatures, these are great, very breathable. Obviously, the lightness adds up to it. I love it overall. I think for 3 seasons, they are definitely good. Now, let's talk about the criteria number 6, sizing. These are definitely true to the size. No problems there. Just get yourself half a size bigger as a normal practice for your hiking shoes, for your trail running shoes, and for your boots, any kind of boots. And that will be definitely helpful. But let's move on to the criteria number 7 now, the balance of application. So if this really was your ultimate survival shoe, right? Not a boot, because it's not a boot. Would this be good for your survival? I mean, if you really want to run fast, climb fast, I don't know, fight fast, just be fast. If you prefer lightness over any kind of protection, any kind of proofing, this is a good option because this is like a good running shoe that you can run through pretty much anything with this outsole. So yeah, if that's what you want, then you're definitely gonna like it. But if you are looking for at least some kind of protection, then obviously this is not gonna be the choice. But overall, as a hiking shoe, as a trail running shoe, I think this is fantastic. Could it be better? Yes, I think if Salomon implemented quick lace system, this would have been way better, I think. And it would have been even better if the Salomon did a little bit of better job with the inner sole, giving a little bit better shape and giving another layer, that blue layer. Some of you guys know what I'm talking about because you watch all my other reviews. There's a blue layer sometimes that Salomon implements. Is sort of a jelly type of layer, all right? So that would be really nice to have here. But overall, I think it's pretty good, and I think you're gonna like it. And the very last criterion here is the price. Currently $80 on Amazon. The link is in the description below. I think it's a pretty good price. Is there competition in that price range? Yes, of course, there's a lot of competition in that price range. But at the same time, because these are brand new, that's why really it is at the top of its price right now. But I think in a few months we will see the price go down. So like I said, if you want to, you can just save it in your wish list and then see if the price will go down, because I think it will. So let me know in the comments below, guys. What do you think about this review? What do you think about these Salomon hiking shoes? Would you consider them for your hiking purposes, for your trail running purposes, or maybe as your ultimate survival shoe? Let me know in the comments below. If you have any requests, you can also drop them there, and I always look out for those. And if I come around the stuff that was requested, I do that as a priority. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. This was Firearms for America. I'll see you guys in the next video.